University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Lobos ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And they can't make the connection. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Swings it out to the flat. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Ready? Hey, move.
Using his legs, it's Humphrey. He breaks a tackle. Got enough for the first. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Right back to the well. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a...
Snags it and he's open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Man, what a start for this offense. That's what you kind of want, man. You want to get in a rhythm. You want to get in the flow. Now, you don't expect 3 plays and 3 first downs, but they'll absolutely take it. But coming out the gates with energy, with passion, executing at a really high level.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico. getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Under fire. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to get it to the marker. Got enough for the first. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Scott. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He'll have enough for the first down after making that grab, but we do have a player who has not yet returned to his feet. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds a man on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that...
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Extra point here will tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man. Gets away from one, finds room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because he'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It's 1st down from the 11. In the red area, it's Scott. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They feed him again, and there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. He makes a grab. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
On the run, it's Humphrey. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Running behind that left side. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff to the single running back. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left. He'll work his way down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it on the counter. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the #1 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Mississippi State coming away with a blowout victory and what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. What do they have have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the New Mexico head coach at the half, they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Humphrey. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
And some room to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Bringing the heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. On the run, it's Scott. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Snags it inside the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Humphrey. Quick spin on the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Running inside. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking for a crease, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. They'll ride the hot hand. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's wrestled to the ground. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. After the run, now to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here from the New Mexico sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
After that incompletion on 3rd down, you're not quite...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Hayes. They've got the screen set up. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And here comes the punt team. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The official says no good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the 4th quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Offs one deep down the right side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Hayes. Finds his tight end. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Takes a handoff. It's Mitchell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Red 18, red 18. Where did he go?
He'll run it again. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, 2nd miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Throwing right. It's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start